Welcome back to Natural One, the most okayest channel that takes iconic characters and thrusts them headfirst and without warning into the limited rule set that is D&D 5e. Today's build is a relentless machine with one mission: dominate your campaign. Yes, it's the Terminator, stepping out of the future and into your character sheet. So without further ado, rev up your motorcycles, say hasta la vista to all those boring characters you've got saved for a rainy day, and let's get right into it.
I'll be back.
Terminator might not win any awards for charm or philosophical insights, but when it comes to being a relentless, unstoppable force, he's in a league of his own. Here's how to emulate this cybernetic juggernaut into your D&D campaign. Starting off with a 15 in strength. When you're built like a walking arsenal of destruction, you need the raw power to back it up. The Terminator's strength is like having a wrecking ball attached to a chassis, capable of smashing through obstacles and enemies with terrifying ease. Next up, a 14 in constitution. This cyborg's durability is legendary. He's engineered to withstand bullets, explosions, and all manner of physical trauma. With a constitution like this, you can expect him to shrug off hits that would leave a mere mortal in pieces. Even if you blow off his arm, he'll just pick it up and keep going. We'll follow that up with a 13 in intelligence. Equipped with advanced computing power and tactical algorithms, the Terminator's intelligence is more about cold, hard logic than book smarts. He's a master of strategy and execution, capable of processing complex scenarios and adapting on the fly, even if he's not exactly pondering the meaning of life. The 12 in dexterity. While he's not doing cartwheels or acrobatics, the Terminator's agility is more than sufficient for combat maneuvers and dodging incoming fire. His movements are precise and calculated, ensuring he's not just a clunky machine, but a lethal, efficient killer. With a middling 10 in charisma. As a cybernetic enforcer, charisma isn't his strong suit. His presence is more about imposing authority and delivering terse, impactful statements rather than winning people over with charm. When he says, "I'll be back," you can still be sure everyone takes it seriously. Bringing up the rear is an 8 in wisdom. The Terminator's wisdom is focused on mission execution rather than human insight. He's programmed to follow orders and complete objectives with single-minded determination. Don't expect to have any deep philosophical insights or make profound observations about the human experience. He's all about efficiency and results.
That Terminator is out there. It can't be bargained with. It can't be reasoned with. It doesn't feel pity.
When you think of an unstoppable, killing machine, you think of the Terminator, a warforged through and through. Constructive resilience gives him an edge with immunity to diseases, resistance to poison, and no need for sleep, food, or drink. He's a walking fortress with all the perks of a relentless machine. And with integrated protection, his +1 to armor class means he's practically unbreakable. Try hitting him. You might as well be trying to dent a freight train. And don't expect him to fall apart easy. He's got a +2 to constitution and a +1 strength just to prove how tough he is. His background as a soldier fits perfectly, with proficiencies in athletics because he's got the power to lift anything, intimidation because his mere presence can freeze a crowd, and land vehicles because I'm pretty sure you can't wear a biker jacket without riding a bike. I think that's the rule. He's not a man. He's a one-man army.
Come with me if you want to live.
Level 1, and we're starting him off as a barbarian, bringing the Terminator's raw power to the table. He activates his rage to enhance his strength and shrug off blows, while his unarmored defense reflects his armored endoskeleton, offering superior protection without the need for traditional armor. With skills in perception and survival, he's equipped to track and confront any threat with cold precision. By level 2, the Terminator's combat skills are finely tuned. Danger Sense helps him avoid ambushes and traps thanks to his enhanced sensors. Reckless Attack showcases his willingness to charge headfirst into the fray, dealing massive damage at the cost of some increased risk. His fighting style is now as relentless as his mission directives. Level 3 and the Terminator picks up the Zealot subclass, reflecting his fanatical devotion to Skynet's vision of dominance. Divine Fury allows him to imbue his attacks with a touch of Skynet's vengeful power, dealing extra necrotic damage to his foes as a direct extension of his programming. And Warrior of the Gods demonstrates that even the cessation of his core functions cannot halt his mission. Skynet's influence ensures that he can return to complete his tasks. Lastly, he gets another skill proficiency here, and we are naturally going to give him animal handling, as who is the Terminator without his loyal robot dog companion? Wait, that's not the Terminator? It's RoboCop? Why the hell are there so many robot-themed police adjacent 80s characters? At level 4, the Terminator upgrades his dexterity with an ability score improvement, making him more agile and precise in combat. This boost helps him in both the physical attacks and his ability to dodge incoming fire. The increased dexterity complements his existing combat abilities, allowing him to execute moves with enhanced efficiency. Level 5 introduces extra attack, enabling the Terminator to strike twice per attack action, showcasing his relentless assault capabilities. And his fast movement further augments his combat effectiveness, increasing his speed and allowing him to outmaneuver foes with greater ease. He's a relentless and agile predator on the battlefield. He's starting to catch up to Sarah and Kyle now, right? At level 6, the Terminator's fanatical focus kicks in. Skynet's program is so precise that it grants him a second chance when it comes to critical moments. If he fails a saving throw while raging, he can re-roll it, thanks to his relentless pursuit of perfection. After all, a machine programmed for success doesn't let a minor setback deter its progress. The Terminator integrates wizard capabilities at level 7, starting with basic cantrips like Blade Ward, Mending, and naturally True Strike, because who doesn't love True Strike? He also grabs spells such as False Life, Long Strider, and Jump to boost his durability and mobility. Meanwhile, Disguise Self provides an essential human look, and Arcane Recovery keeps his magical reserves topped up, ensuring he's always operating at peak efficiency. The Terminator's Chronergy wizard abilities activate at level 8. Chrono Shift lets him control time, rerolling crucial rolls and attempting to stop John Connor from ruining his master's beautifully crafted plan. Spells like Identify and Shield further enhance his strategic capabilities, allowing him to pick out Sarah Connor from the crowd. Hopefully it's the right Sarah Connor.
I know now why you cry. But it's something I can never do.
At level 9, the Terminator adds Fighter to his skill set. Unarmed fighting enhances melee attacks, letting those grapplers be more grapplier. And Second Wind allows him to regain hit points once per short rest, utilizing his self-repair protocols. John Connor certainly has his work cut out for him. At level 10, the Terminator unlocks Action Surge from his fighter training. This powerful ability allows him to take an additional action per turn, providing a crucial advantage in battle. Whether for delivering multiple attacks or strategic repositioning, he further solidifies his role as a relentless enforcer. Level 11 sees the Terminator enhancing his fighter abilities with Battlemaster's combat superiority. He gains Menacing Attack for frightening foes, Ambush to excel in stealth and initiative, and Grappling Strike for those close combat dominations. And of course, Student of War gives him proficiency with Cobbler's Tools, because obviously Cobbler's Tools are the most powerful tools in the game. You can't have a powerful character without Cobbler's Tools. At level 12, the Terminator opts for another ability score improvement, again, increasing his dexterity by +2. This boosts his agility and combat efficiency, making him faster and deadlier in battle. It also helps with his dance moves, like the Robot. Get it? The Robot? I am awesome! Level 13 is the quiet one for the Terminator's fighter journey, with no new features, just some repeat ones. But just remember, he'll be back. Okay, he's back. See, I told you. That wasn't so bad, was it? At level 14, the Terminator takes yet another ability score improvement, boosting his Constitution by +2 this time. This makes him even more resilient and capable of taking massive damage without flinching. Man, I love fighters and all their ability score improvements. It certainly doesn't get boring or repetitive and definitely doesn't drive me crazy. At level 15, Know Your Enemy allows the Terminator to analyze his opponents with precision. Spend a minute observing a creature to discern if they are your equal, superior, or inferior in 2 key characteristics of your choice, giving you a tactical edge. For some maneuvers, he grabs Tactical Assessment, improving strategic decisions, and Pushing Attack, which simulates the impact of a shotgun blast. Expend a superiority die to push a creature up to 15 feet away. You know, we need to give you some of the experience, even if your stupid, dumb, mean DM only allows crossbows. Level 16 and more fighter. This time, it grants the Terminator a +2 boost to strength through an ability score improvement. Again. Seriously. Who designed the fighter? Why did they decide that the fighter can just buff their stats like crazy? Anyways, this +2 increase amplifies his attack damage and physical capabilities, ensuring that his strikes are more forceful and his grappling more effective. Level 17 brings Indomitable to the Terminator's arsenal. Skynet had to make sure the creations can never be taken down, even if they are outmatched. He can now reroll a failed saving throw once per long rest, demonstrating the resilience and relentless nature of his programming. Level 18 brings improved combat superiority, upgrading the Terminator's superiority dice D10s for greater maneuver effectiveness. He also picks up a couple more maneuvers. Goading Attack compels a creature to attack him with disadvantage if they fail a Wisdom saving throw, while Riposte enables him to counterattack with added damage when a creature misses him in melee combat. Level 19 grants the Terminator a better extra attack, allowing him to make 3 attacks in one attack action, maximizing his damage output and ensuring that he can maintain intense pressure on his adversaries. Now he can Shotgun Blast, Punch, or I guess Crossbow, because your DM is a stupid, dumb idiot head who doesn't let you use guns. At level 20, the Terminator takes the Sharpshooter feat. Not an ASI this time, I know you guys are happy about that. This allows him to make a powerful, shotgun-like ranged attacks. While he takes a -5 penalty to the attack roll, he gains a massive +10 to the damage, simulating the impact of a shotgun blast. Not a real shotgun though, because your DM is probably lame. Additionally, his attacks ignore partial cover, ensuring that even enemies behind obstacles aren't safe from his devastating shots.
Hasta la vista, baby.
In the world of relentless machines and combat, this Terminator stands out as a nearly unstoppable force. Let's break down where he really shines. He's tough as nails. This Terminator is built to withstand an onslaught of attacks. With a base AC of 18 and a robust 207 hit points, which effectively doubles to 414 when raging, he's practically unkillable. Add in False Life, Blade Ward, and Shield for extra protection, and Repose to retaliate if you miss him, plus Second Wind to heal himself, and you've got a character who can take a beating and keep on going. He's a quick draw McGraw. When it comes to offense, this Terminator doesn't mess around. With a heavy crossbow, he deals 1d10 plus 14 damage, and pushing attack adds another 1d10, plus Divine's Fury 1d6 plus 3 necrotic damage. In melee, he's just as formidable, delivering 1d8 plus 4 damage, plus 1d10, and 1d6 plus 3 with Menacing Strike, while grappling opponents with a plus 10, and a 1d10 to athletics checks, and dealing 1d4 bludgeoning damage every turn he's got them in his grasp. He's a one-man wrecking crew. He's also prepared for anything. This Terminator is always a step ahead. With a plus 4 initiative and the ability to boost it further with Gift of Alacrity and Ambush, he's ready to act before anyone else. Combine that with Chrono Shift, Danger Sense, and Indomitable, he's equipped to handle any challenge that comes his way, making him a highly adaptable fighter. He's got some keen insights. Thanks to Know Your Enemy and Tactical Assessment, plus a plus 7 to Investigation and a plus 5 to Perception, this Terminator can gather comprehensive information about his foes before the fight even begins. He's always informed and prepared, ensuring he knows exactly who he's up against and how to counter their abilities. But even the most advanced Terminator has its flaws. Here's where this build might face some limitations. He's got a class clash. While this Terminator is a powerhouse, the mix of barbarian and fighter doesn't always mesh, trying to juggle melee and ranged weapons like crossbows or shotguns. Plus, casting spells while raging isn't an option, so his spellcasting versatility is limited compared to other builds. Speaking of limited, he's got limited versatility. This build excels in smaller skirmishes, but might struggle against larger, more formidable foes. While he can handle bar fights with ease, without the ability to perform effective shoves, grapples, and pushes, he may find himself less than effective in high-stakes battles against titans like the Tarask. And let's face it, he's an outdated model. The T800 model might face obsolescence with the introduction of more advanced models like the T801. Fortunately, we make all of our builds in 5e, which is sure to be the final edition anyway, so I think we've got the final model. Wait, what? Have we terminated any doubts about who's the deadliest in the room? Our T800 build is primed for action, packing enough power and resilience to outlast any foe. Whether you're facing off against rogue machines or legendary monsters, this build has got the muscle and strategy to get the job done. I haven't liked the video yet. The future is not set, do not worry. You can make your own fate by liking, subscribing, and hitting that notification bell, because we are always coming up with new videos every week. And don't wait for the Judgment Day to share your thoughts. Hit up the comments below to let us know what you think, or if you've got any other characters you want to see. You liked our build, and head over to our Patreon, where you can pick up this Cold Killer and all of our other builds for completely free. Well, that's all I've got for you this week, so until next time, hasta la vista, and we'll catch you on the flip side. Okay, can I be honest with you guys? This slot was supposed to be Kraven the Hunter, and while we were building him, we looked, and it seems like Sony has pushed back Kraven the Hunter for like the 4th time. So even when Sony is doing stuff right, they're doing it wrong. I don't understand how a studio can be that incompetent. Sony needs to get their stuff together. I mean, yeah, maybe Kraven will make $1 Kravillion, but they still need to get it together.